Well, hello, my fellow car modelers. How are you doing today? It's that time of the month. You know what that is, right? We've got another Salvinos JR Models Kit of the Month from the Builders Club. And this one is something pretty interesting that wasn't expected. And that's why I didn't put it on the thumbnail. So you ready to take a look at this? Let's take a look at it. All right, get a hobby knife. Oh, this one is this some of you might know about this, but a lot of you might be surprised. This one came out of left field, and when I found out about it, I was like, oh, didn't think it was possible. Oh, yes, it's a model of my smile. I think they did that on purpose. But are you ready for this? I'm going to do this. We'll look at the decals later. I got this box. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? This one's a mind blower. Oh, jeez, look at that. I'd like to say it's a Dale Earnhardt Monte Carlo, but we can't say that.
What?
It's a Richard Childress Racing Good Wrench Monte Carlo from the 1988 season, the first version of this car with the silver numbers. They ran it probably like halfway through the year, and they realized they couldn't see the 3 very well, so they ended up making them white. Like the rest of the Good Wrench cars, you saw them in white. But yeah, that was when it started. That kind of looks like, I would say that is the might be the Richmond race, which would have been the second race of the season. I don't know. Anybody think you know what race that is? It's definitely not Daytona. It could be Richmond or yeah, I don't know. But anyways, this is a super cool thing. They got together. This was a request from RCR to do this. And of course, because of licensing and stuff, there is no Dale Earnhardt on the roof, but we all know whose car this is. So you might have to dig up some Dale Earnhardt. Well, we'll look at the decals here real quick. Well, hey, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take a look at the stickers and decals we got, okay? What did we get here? Oh, I think I'm going to like this. First of all, oh, this is a cool one. This is different. It feels like velvet. That's a different one. I like this one. I got something special for this one. That's a cool Salvinos JR Models sticker. I like that one. I'm going to put that off to the side. But here, I'm pretty excited about these decals. I see something, which got another set of Camaro decals. I got some Budweiser decals. There you go. That's the man, Darrell Waltrip right there. Heck yeah. I'm going to put that off to the side. We've got, for the next gen Camaro, another set of decals for that. I mess these up sometimes, so I don't mind having a bunch of them. This one's pretty cool. The NASCAR 75th Diamond Anniversary decals. I'm glad I got this, actually. This was a special release. That's cool. Who knows? I might actually build that car now that I got those decals. That's pretty cool. But I want to look at the decals in this. I want to look at this whole kit. I'm really excited about this. This is pretty cool. I'm going to be flat out and honest. I was not a Dale Earnhardt fan. I did one time build this car because years ago, Monogram released this very version of this car with real crappy Monogram decals. So this time we're going to have really, really nice cartograph printed decals that, well, you know how those decals turn out. We're going to look at them here real quick. I want to get this thing open. I was definitely going to open this. I am actually thinking about building this car and putting someone else's name on the roof. But if you need, I'm sure you can source some Dale Earnhardt decals from somebody or from somewhere. You just need them for the roof. But I am going to make an ARCA car that Kirk Shelredine drove, which was basically an Good Wrench Earnhardt car. There we go. Oh, this reminds me so much of the Earnhardt car from the monogram one. Which, geez, I should have pulled one of them down. I got a couple of those. They had 2 different box arts of it when Monogram did it, and it looked just like this. This reminds, but I like this plastic better. It's cool. Yeah. I know there's some flash. Who cares? It comes off so easy. Oh, nice Aero Coupe. Very nice. This, now we've got the glass, which they have the new windshield that fits a lot better. There's the Buick side glass, but there's the Monte Carlo side glass. I'm going to keep these in here for now, so I like to keep them protected, but we've looked at, but we got that good Aero Coupe, Monte Carlo Aero Coupe thing. The tires. Nice squishy rubber tires. And here we go with, I'm sure you all know these kits so well. What the heck? We're gonna pop this open. What do we got here? We got a combination. Geez. First, they put my kit in upside down, and then they make me do all kinds of dancing to get these packages. Geez, I tell you what, those guys over there at the Salvinos JR Models factory. Nah, I'm kidding. All right. Yes, the beautiful, venerable. Start with look at all this. I got all the good stuff. Laughlin front steer chassis. I had a guy. I always kid around. I'm a chassis guy. I worked on race car suspensions, and I did suspensions for a living. I've talked about in the past. I had a guy on one of my videos where I playfully call all this stuff right here, control arms, all this, and this framework, the chassis. Oh my goodness. He called me pretentious. Can someone down in the comments below, can you tell me what that word means? Pretentious? Am I being pretentious because I'm calling it a chassis? Well, anyways, there's the nice Laughlin chassis. That's how I say it. Beautiful truck arms. But we know this has just always been a wonderful kit. And we would have lost it forever if it wasn't for Salvinos. But I've gone on and on about that. Yes. But trying to they all like to lock together. Everything looks really good. Still coming out nice and clean. I love it. All right. And there's the nose and the rear bumper. I don't know if there's any. I didn't see any extra pieces. Nope. From the other kits. And then this is kind of neat. We don't have the chrome tree chrome. We have it just in the gray metallic plastic, which is just fine with me. You can actually see this stuff. Looks really cool. Some of the Buick stuff is on here. That's cool. But here's the Monte Carlo grill. Oh, and remember, I still have one here. Unfortunately, they're not in production right now, but I'm sure Jim will be bringing them back. He 3D printed the cool Monte Carlo grill. I did a video right there about it. That you do that, you can put one of get one of the. All right, get one of these, and you can put it in your grill, or you can just do that. But I like using these and then put some micro mesh screen over it, and that always looks cool. But when Jim gets unbusy, because he's very busy right now, they got some really cool projects going on. He'll probably start his 3D printing stuff again. Oh yeah, there. No chrome, no need for chrome. And that will paint up really nice. Actually, that's got a neat look to it. It's very metallic, actually. It's kind of a... I'm going to have to do some experiments with that. But that's a very good base for you wanting to either put a chrome paint on them or whichever. But it's a nice, actually very neutral color to paint over. And remember, just because this plastic is colored, which again, white styrene is also pigmented. This is a pigment. It does not bleed through. You shoot some primer over it. You shoot some paint on it. Bada boom, bada... I can't get that on there. Bada boom, bada bing. You're all good. Don't you worry about it. Don't you fret. Now I want to look at these decals. This is what I'm looking forward to. You ready? Let's look. Oh, boy. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's nice. Do you see how reflective that is? And I bet you, you could either just, have the body black, or you paint your body black. You don't have to do any silver painting. That'll probably go on really good with some good what is it? I got it over here. Mark fit, right? Yeah. Love this stuff. It works really good with these power slide cartograph decals. Wow, that looks awesome. I am going to do that. That is the best looking silver 3s that I have ever seen on any Earnhardt decal sheet. I wish I would have had an old set of Earnhardt decal sheets. I'm looking. Let's talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. That's what we used to have to deal with. What a frickin' difference. Holy mackerel. This is probably, let's see, what is this? This is from the 1988. This is the first edition back in 1988 when you got this kit from Monogram. This is what you got for decals. And I'm telling you, they looked like that when you got them. You see the transfer decal paper right there. So bad. Look at that. How beautiful is that? What a difference. I'm sure you can see. Gotta get the light shining in there. The font is just so much better. The white is better. Everything's better. The only thing you need is, because nowadays the people who own Winston said no. You can't have any Winston decal. So the only thing that's good about this decal sheet is we have an old Winston decal right there. So I'll cut that out. I'm going to keep this all together, actually. And what the heck, if you want to make a Dale Earnhardt, it's kind of blurry, like they don't look that great. But you could probably source some Dale Earnhardt stickers to put on it, but it isn't a big deal. I'm gonna keep these with the kit since I found that decal sheet. Wham, bam, ba-blam. And we are cool artwork there where all the stuff lays down. And you have seen in my videos these decals, big decals I've laid out with taking my time using that Mark fit from Tamiya, that I definitely will not paint the silvers. I will be using, it just looks good, and it's going to look good with the 3. Good instruction sheet. Very thorough. I believe that they basically took the old artwork that the Monogram instruction sheets had. We've talked about that before. But we got everything we need. But decal placement is important. I've built so many of these models. I will not be using this. I'll probably just look at that and go, oh, that's nice. Isn't that pretty? That's nice. And also protects the decals. Anyways, that's that. That's how we're rolling with this. I got my chrome tree that's not chrome. And that's fine with me. Let's see if I can get them back into... this is the trick. Is it gonna have? Are we? Oh boy! Yay! Oh, thank you. And I'm not gonna bother with the rest of the kit as far as trying to get that into the bag. It don't matter to me. Let's put the chassis. Nice Laughlin front steer chassis. I'm so pretentious. I wish I knew what that meant, but I'm just not a smart man because I'm pretentious. Let's get this. Let's flip it around. I don't know. Jeez. Let's put that one in first. I don't know. Who wants to fight? They always want to fight. You know, I guarantee you. All right, let's take bets right now. When I get this all in, will the box fit on there? Will the box actually fit on this, the lid on the box? Fit? That's always the challenge. Might. It might. It might. And... oh, I won. Look at that. Tell you, these boxes so much better than the old ones. Remember back in the day when I couldn't get these things, kick you, but now, yeah, these boxes are great. So, anyways, beautiful box art. That's really cool. Richard Childress Racing. So glad they did this. That's really cool. We're probably going to see more very cool, what Rick likes to call storied. Or that's the vintage, or the old, or the classics NASCAR kits that they do. There goes the Bumpus's Hounds. And I think there's going to be some really cool things coming later on. We'll see. Very cool. Is this cool? This is a cool one. Yeah. So real quick, I want to add that if you are interested and you want to get in on the Kit of the Month and be a part of the Builders Club from Salvinos JR Models, real easy to join. You go on over the website. They have a shot on the website to put all your information in, get things rolling. It's a really cool club. I've talked about it a zillion times. You not only get one kit a month for sure, and they have the Kit of the Month you'll receive. Hey man, if it's something that you're not that interested, you got a kit that you can trade or sell or something, but lots of times it's really cool stuff. And they keep on coming out with surprises like this. So if you want to get in on it, you got to be in on it. But it's also a great group of people. You get a Tuesday night meeting. You have to be in the club in. You get to hear a little inside secrets going on with what the club, what the company has planned. And you also get the camaraderie of, I think we're up to way past 400 members, and we all get onto this private Facebook group that's really neat, really fun. We share all kinds of things about modeling on there. We talk about NASCAR. We talk about Rick and his guitar playing. No, we don't talk about his guitar playing. And Jim and all those guys, they get on there. It's a way to communicate with them a little more. And it's just a great bunch of people, along with a great bunch of people that have a great model company. Little tiny model company that's really doing big things. And the other cool thing about it is the benefit you get is you can add on a few weeks before or the month before you're going to be getting your kit of the month. You can add on other kits you might want. The cool thing is not only you get a better price being in the club, the real kicker is no extra shipping. The shipping is included on this. So if you order however many kits you want, you're going to get them shipped to you for free. And we know that is a huge savings today. Right there is almost price of admission nowadays, because holy cow, shipping is getting insane. So that's a great way to cut out some money you got to throw down. But I got some really cool news. You people around the world, Salvinos JR Models is now shipping all over the world. You can go to salvinosjrmodels.com and you can order any of these kits and get them shipped to you. If you're in Australia, you can get them. If you're in England, you can get them. If you're in I guess you can get them in Hawaii. That's the United States. And if you're on a little tiny island in the middle of the Pacific, you might probably be able to get them. But they're out there now. So they are shipping worldwide, and it's a good thing because they got some other things coming that was announced, like the Indy cars, and those are going to be a hit around the world, because I think you got a lot of open wheel people over in the old world that will definitely want to get those kits, because those I've seen, wow, they're amazing. I'm going to do Kurt Schauberdine's ARCA car. I got to. I have always been a fan of crew chiefs because I wanted to be a NASCAR crew chief when I was a little fella. That was my dream. I didn't care about being a driver. I wanted to be a crew chief. And another thing, I have a little, I don't want to say I don't have a connection in this car, but as a Dale Earnhardt not a fan, I was kind of eek to this car back in the day until right there. I was crew chief on a NASCAR little sportsman or I can't remember, street stock or whatever, but it was a low division NASCAR team, and the guy who owned it and drove the car liked Dale Earnhardt, and we built that Monte Carlo. And yeah, he did it with black with red interior. All right, I'm fine with it. It kind of reminds me of that car. That was a very cool race car. I was very proud of it. Anywho, we are moving along. I'm going to do some more work on my Porsche. And, well, that is about that. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. We're going to be starting a week here soon. You all go keep on building your model cars. Why? 'Cause it's fun. Here's the producers.